Go ahead and call this meeting to order at 6:00 p.m. Anyone want to give us a word of prayer? If not, oh, go ahead.
Father, we come to you this afternoon, recognizing that you are the great I am, and we pray for your assistance as we conduct this meeting, may be conducted in a godly and efficient manner, Father. Just thank you for the many, many blessings you've blessed us with, and the blessings that you have for our future. I ask all this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Next, we'll have the roll call of the officers.
So, Chair, Donna, President, Max, Elder.
Present. Malia is absent due to some family issues. Next, we need a motion and a second from the floor to use the sign-in sheet as the official roll call for the members tonight. Motion by Lily, second by, help me, Amy. Amy Parks. Any discussion? Amy? If none, are you ready to vote? All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, we'll have the reading of the minutes.
Good evening. Our committee meeting was Monday, March the 13th, 2023. Meeting called to order at 6:02 p.m. by Mildred Burkhalter. Invocation given by Pat Longcrier. Roll call, all officers present. Motion to use sign-in sheet as roll call by Buddy York, second by Pat Longcrier. Motion carried. Reading of minutes by Sue Henson. Motion to approve minutes as read by Buddy York, second by Kurt Henson. Motion carried. National Council Representative Galen Cloud spoke on various items and answered questions. Muskogee Rep Mary Crawford was present. Creek Nation Tribal Representative speakers Claudia McHenry, candidate for Miss Indian World title, introduced herself on upcoming fundraisers. Reports. Number 1, smoke shop given by Mildred Burkhalter. Number 2, community and CMD report given by Sue Henson. Motion to approve reports as read by Vicky Dan, second by Jason Rice. Motion carried. Old business. Community issues, none. New business. Number 1, middle-aged trip. Motion by Sue Hughart to allow $6,000 for Oklahoma City Thunder payment, Oklahoma City, April 2nd, to come out of smoke shop. Number 2, second by Kurt Henson. Motion carried. Number 2, employee appreciation dinner. Motion by Charlotte Lee to allow $2,000 for employee appreciation dinner Thursday, March 30th in Tulsa to come out of smoke shop. Number 2, second by Barbara Lee. Motion carried. Number 3, community issues. Elder Trip Committee formed. Members are Sue Hughart, Amy Park, Buddy York, Benji Cisco, and Vicky Dan. Announcements. Joyce Week in hospital. Don Pemberton passed. Need to update. Get shoe size for health program participants. Benediction given by Mildred Burkhalter. Adjourn, time of adjournment. Motion to adjourn by Vicky Dan, second by Jason Rice. Motion carried. Time of adjournment 6:44.
You've heard the reading of the minutes coming from the last meeting. I need a motion and a second from the floor. Motion by, okay, who's behind the mask? Barbara?
Yes.
Okay, Barbara Lee, and second by Buddy York. Any discussion or any question on the minutes? Any discussion? If none, are you ready to vote? All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? None. Motion carried. Next, do we have any National Council representatives present? None. Moving on, item 6, Creek Nation presentation speakers. We have a young lady from Muskogee Social Service, and you told me your name was Dayla?
Yes.
Okay, I got it right, didn't I? Okay, if you'll come on up, and then next, we have Richard. Where did Richard go? Did Richard leave? I don't see him. Okay, go ahead.
Hello. My name is Dayla Frank, and I'm the energy supervisor. I came today to kind of give a little bit of important information for those that are on our energy program. I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with our programs. We do have 2 types of programs at Fort Energy. One's a federal program, which is called our LIHEAP program. That's for federally recognized tribes that live inside our Muskogee Creek Nation jurisdiction. That is an income-based program. You just have to live inside jurisdiction. It doesn't matter the age. Now, we do have a tribal energy, that is our 55 and older Creek citizens, and they can live anywhere, or if you're receiving disability. In the summertime, we pay for the electric only. In our wintertime, we pay for gas, or if you're total electric or receive propane. So we just ended up our winter season. We'll start our summer season May 1st, and that will go till September 30th. The most important thing that we're trying to reach out right now is that the summer season is going to the portal, which is the Camp House portal that you guys access for ARPA, for the stimulus checks back during COVID. So we are going to that. We're asking everybody that has been able to use that for ARPA that you go ahead and start working on your username and password. That's the first 4 letters of your last name and the last 4 numbers of your roll number. If you cannot get it to work, we do have a CSR, which is a customer service rep, that you can contact now to start working on that May 1st. If you guys have a PIN, this is the phone number that you would call. It's going to be 918-549-2760. And they will be able to help you set up your username, your password if you need to reset that. Also, those that did receive the assistance in the wintertime, you will receive a postcard, and it will have that phone number on there. Now, if you do have family that cannot, or you can't assist them to on that portal, give us a call at the office. We may be able to try to do it online with them. If not, then you'll be able to, we'll still take paper applications, but we're trying to go portal. There's no going back from the portal. So we're trying to push everything to the portal at this time. So the reason we're going to portal is it's kind of speeding up the payment process. We worked with school clothing. It's kind of speeded that up. It will still stay the amount of same process time. It takes up to 90 days from start to finish. So this is going to be new for you guys. This is going to be new for all the staff and energy. So I just ask that you guys bear with us. If you guys have questions, call us, call me. I'll try to go over everything I can with you, but you will receive a postcard to let you know if you have been on our program. If not, give us a call May 1st or get on the portal, and you'll be able to start up an application May 1st. Does anyone have questions?
I hear you said they do not have to live in Creek Nation.
For tribal energy, no, you do not. You have to be 55 and older or disabled, but you do not have to live inside jurisdiction for that program.
When you sign up for one, are you automatically sign up for the other? Yes.
You'll have to make application each season, but your cards that we ask that you turn in this time, it will stay into your portal venue. So it will stay with you and you won't have to turn in your cards. Of course, you'll have to turn in your bill and do a new application. But the bill is the reason is because if you move, then you may have a new account number. That's the reason why we do ask for that bill each season.
Is that the same LAHEEP program as the other LAHEEP that you get from like Nico and GHS?
Yes, it is. It's just a funding through the tribe that we do. It's the same funding. So if you do get DHS and you receive that during the winter, you have to stay with them for a whole consecutive year. So which is a winter and a summer season. And then when ours start back in November, then you can reapply and start on Crete Nations. Anyone else?
So, Damon,
Mhm.
so we actually take that money and pay our provider, cutting out that part, right?
We still send it to your provider. It's just gonna take a shorter process. Once I'm to approve it, then it could take a day to 2 days instead of it taking 3 to 4 weeks to
Okay.
get to that provider.
I see.
So that's what we're trying to cut back, is it trying to get there faster.
When will you be here?
I can try to set up a day, which will be the first 2 weeks of May. I have May 1st right now open. If you guys are, okay.
What hours?
10, we can do 10 to 7, if that's okay with everybody. That'll be the Monday.
So you'll be coming here to do that on May?
I can send someone here. I'll have work days with 2 staff here that will be able to help you work on that.
And they will help us do our password and just get the next thing going.
Now I don't know on password. I will have to talk. You may have to call the CSR number to get through to have them, because we won't reset it for anything. We'll have the CSRs and you can call them ahead of time before you come up, which will be that phone number.
Okay.
Also, once we do get our cheat sheet, I can send a cheat sheet over to you, if you would like. So if we're not here and you guys need to help someone else, we can have a cheat sheet of showing that application process on there.
So this number is to CSR kind of,
Yes, it's to reset your password and your username if you don't remember it.
It's on that card for the.
Yes, it will be the first 4 letters of your last name and the last 4 numbers of your roll number is going to be your username. And then there'll be a spot underneath there that will say, forget password. If you cannot get past that, then you can call that CSR number and they will reset that for you.
so the first four of your last name and the
First 4 of your roll number, or the last 4 of your roll number, sorry. Uh-huh.
You mentioned still having to send in our electric bill, not the electric bill,
Mhm.
but I use for verification of address. Do we still have to fax that or mail that?
You can scan that into the portal. If not, you can send that into us. Or you can fax it in and then we can put it in your portal for you.
This is too complicated.
It will say, it will tell you on that card also. I'll have you to put your username and password for safekeeping for yourself. So you'll remember that for the next season.
I know it's so easy for you all, but it's not.
Oh, we are. I can't really answer that question. I'm sorry. That's something you may have to call CSR to reset it if you don't remember it. I'm sorry. Is there any more questions? What? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna, yeah, what is your name?
Okay, and y'all with what department? Okay, you want to, whichever one want to come up next. I guess Dayla made y'all night, didn't she? Y'all totally confused.
My name's Eric Yahola. I got a shirt like that. I'm Eric Yahola. I'm with the Caregiver Support Program. What we do, we support caregivers who care for elders who are frail or have a chronic illness, caregivers who care for disabled adults ages 18 to 54, and caregivers who care for young children, commonly known as grandparents raising grandchildren. And how we support them is we can pay someone to provide respite for them, meaning they can run errands for them. If it's grandchildren, they can babysit for them. If you're caring for an elder who's frail or ill, you can come sit with them. They can come clean their house, different things like that, light duty type things. With other things we do, supplemental services, we have incontinence supplies, which is bed pads, pull-ups, wet wipes, and plastic or latex gloves or non-latex gloves. We also have a linen closet. We can loan wheelchairs, walkers, canes. Sometimes I have a hospital bed, shower chairs, potty chairs, things like that. So anybody in here, you could be a caregiver, you could be a person that probably receives care. Any of you could be a respite worker also. So I don't have very many clients in this area. I have one over here, I think. If this sounds like something that fits you, I'd like for you to call me, okay? Because I'm gonna leave these cards and these brochures. Need respite workers all the time, okay? That's basically the program. Does anybody have any questions? Where'd it go? Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, okay, so the family, the caregiver, respite worker, they qualify for 120 hours a year. We split that 120 hours up into quarters, so it's 30 hours every quarter. And they're free to use that however they need to. If they need to use that, say they're going on vacation, and they need somebody to, sit with their babysit or sit with their elder for a week. They use it all up that week. It'll be the next quarter that they get another 30 hours. Or a lot of them, the respite workers, they work out to where they just go they go to the home 2.5 hours a week, and that stretches it over three months. And that 2.5 hours a day, once a week, they can get a lot done. A lot of cleaning, running errands. So that works out very well for a lot of them. Yes, ma'am.
So you just call that number if you want to apply for a job?
Yep, I'll leave some applications too. It's got 3 parts to it. That's also on the website, MuskogeeNation.com. You go to Community and Human Services and just scroll down to Native American Caregiver Support Program. There's an application right there. You can print off. So I'll leave some. Respite workers, you only need to fill out the respite worker application part. Anybody else? Thank you.
I do have the information.
All right, phone call.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully it's not.
Okay, sir, what was your name? Devin Davis. Okay, come on up. Yes.
Sorry about that. It always works. Well, first of all, folks, thank y'all for letting us be here this evening. I greatly appreciate it. You know, there's a lot of things that Creek Nation does that a lot of folks don't realize that they have, you know, stuff there that can help them, okay? And like I said, my name is Devin Davis. I'm the program manager over the food distributions, to which a lot of y'all know that as commodities. We are a USDA-based program that is income-based. So it all, just to give you an example, for a household of one, okay, your gross, what you mean is you cannot make over $1,326 a month. Okay, if you make under that, then you qualify for our program. Okay, so let's say that Mr. Yahola over here, because he's the only person I know in here, let's say he makes $1,328 a month. It's already over, you know. We offer a utility deduction, okay? And it's not just a utility deduction. It can be electric, water, gas, landline. The biggest thing that we have to have per USDA, it has to have your 911 address on there, so which you can't have a PO box or anything like that, okay? It's ours, excuse me, gosh, dogs. Got all choked up trying to be all professional up here. Let me just get trashy. I'm sorry. Okay, so first of all, if you want to come to our program, I got 3 places. I've got Okmulgee, which is my main hub. That's where I'm based out of. Then I have Coweta, which is right by the clinic up there. If anybody you know goes to the clinic, our distribution center's right there next to it. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Or I also have one in Wetumpka if anybody would rather go down there and visit those folks. So there's 3 options that we have. And like I said, they are income based. Okay, but don't let that steer you. Because like I said, the USDA has put into place deductions for folks because we understand, hey, times are getting rough. So what the USDA did on this deduction, it used to be $350. Well, now they upped it to $400. Okay. So if you're close to that threshold line, that cutoff line or whatever, we could throw that utility deduction in there and probably bring you back under and get you certified, get you taken care of each month for food. Now, another thing that we have that we offer for elders and disabled clients that do not, that cannot drive or do not have a respite worker or a caregiver or anything like that, we have it's called the home delivery program. And basically what that is, like I said, if it's an elder or disabled, for once a month, we'll call, get your food order, and then we have 5 routes out of Okmulgee. We'll put you on that route, whichever one you're closest to, and then my guys will bring you your food on a special day that month. So, I mean, if you're elderly or know somebody that cannot get out or do any of that good stuff, and there are a Creek citizen. It don't have to be a Creek citizen. You can be a Creek, Cherokee, Chippewa, all whatever, just as long as you live in the Creek Nation boundaries. Okay, that was the biggest thing. I heard somebody earlier saying the boundaries don't matter for their program. Ours does. But ours, the biggest concern is the Muskogee, because Muskogee, Creek Nation and Cherokee's kind of split Muskogee. So if you know anything over that way, that would be the only thing. And if you live towards Muskogee, okay? Now, this year is something that we've really worked hard on. In the 40 years that the USDA, that commodity's been around, they have never been able to go into Muskogee or Broken Arrow. Well, I'm glad to say now we can. So we just opened that up. I announced that last week at their community meeting. So, if y'all have family members over in Muskogee or Broken Arrow, give them a ringy ding and be like, hey, go get you some commodities. Okay. Now we do have paper applications. We do, but most of our applications are done online. Okay. And for Okmulgee, if you want to come visit us, we are appointment based to get certified. So all we ask is that you give us a call. We'll set you up an appointment. It'll be a specific time, what's best for you. So if you can't get there till 10 o'clock on Thursday, that's what we got. So we try to work it around you just to make it a little bit easier for you. So when we was doing during COVID, we was doing that picket pull and all that mess, that got kind of hectic. So now we're just doing the recertification as appointments, and that is only in Okmulgee. So if you go to Wetumpka or Coweta, they're slow enough. You can just walk in there and probably get seen that day. Okay. Now, I am gonna leave some of these little pamphlets like Eric had, but what mine's a lot more cooler than his because it actually tells you what you need. It tells you what you will need to get certified on there. And like I said, I'm gonna leave this whole stack over here for you. Feel free to take one of these. And then also, Eric didn't mention it on this, on the back of our program cards, it has numbers for the caregiver program, children and family services, all the way social service, senior services, TANF, WIC, youth services. So I don't know if any of y'all tried to get on that little website that he was talking about, where you just go click here, click there, click there. Yeah, it ain't that clickety click click. Yeah, it's nowhere near that. It's like click, crap, back, click again. So we just put the numbers on the back to the departments that folks need to contact a lot. Okay. And then I'm also going to leave my cards here with you. My name is, like I said, my name is Devin, and I'll be more than happy to talk to anybody. If you can't tell, I can talk to a wall if you let me. But is there any questions that I can answer for anybody? Except for that lady back there in the pink shirt? What can I do for you, ma'am? No, ma'am, you cannot. Good question, though. If you are on food stamps, okay, let's say if you're on food stamps and you closed your case today and you tried to go get on commodities, you could not do that until the end of the month because the food stamps, they run on a 30 to 31 day cycle. So even if you closed your case and canceled it, you could not apply for food, commodities until May 1st. So, but yeah, you cannot double dip. And we've actually had that happen before. I'm actually working with a lady that did that and she did not report it. And this, unfortunately, you know, that turns into an IPV, which is an intentional program violation. That young lady has to pay back all that food that she took unknowingly to us, you know. So, a good question. Any other questions?
Did you bring us some cheese?
I was waiting on that one. I was waiting on. No, I did not. But I tell you, next, I'm gonna just start rolling with blocks. They don't give a dang if they see us or not. The only thing they want is that daggone cheese. I don't know if y'all had that cheese lately, but it ain't like what we grew up on at all. It's not. I'm sorry. It's a creamy milk base. You can't make a pot of nachos out of that. Heck, that'll just run off. I want that old commodity cheese, you know, where it stuck with you for a week. Yeah. But I'm glad you said that. And some of the items that we do offer, we do have fresh vegetables, all the way from iceberg lettuce, cherry tomatoes, whole tomatoes, radishes, cuties, grapes. Now, a lot of the fruits are seasonal based. So that's the one thing that you got to realize, because there's folks, if you know, folks will be calling me in, you know, wintertime wanting grapes. Well, I won't have grapes until the summer. So we got a lot of, you know, but we have, of course, we have all the traditional, you know, the green beans, corn, cream corn, all that good stuff, with spaghetti sauce, all that. So, I mean, if it's a program that think that could benefit you or your family or somebody you know, please do not hesitate to give them our number, tell them to give us a call if they have any questions. We've got people that can answer any questions for you any time of the day between 8 and 5. All three of my sites are open now. My two little sites, they do close from 12 to 1. But Okmulgee is open from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock every day, except Saturday and Sunday. So if y'all have any questions, feel free to give us a call. And if they ask you just to leave your name and number, I will make sure that they give you a call back. Because that's one thing I've heard this whole time that I've been doing these is Cree Nation never calls folks back. We do. So our department will call you back. Now it might, I ain't gonna lie to you, we really run on Indian time because it might be tomorrow, but we'll get you took care of. You know, so is there any other questions I can answer for anybody?
The income guideline applies to the elders.
The income guidelines applies to everybody. Yeah, everybody. I actually had that, just one second. I'll leave that with y'all there, so. Well, I said I would. Let's go off. Yes, ma'am, we just have to have a copy of it. Yeah. We just have to have a copy of it, and that is all we need. But I will leave some of these too. This is the home delivery applications for the elder and the homebound. That I was talking, if that's okay with y'all, I'll leave this here. You know, so some of y'all take a look at this, and if y'all want to, y'all can fill it out. For example, like tomorrow, my home delivery route district. So, you know, I mean, there's options, okay? So if y'all got elders or family members that are homebound and cannot get out, and they don't have a rescue worker, we have tools that we can help them through, okay? So, but is there anything else I can do for you folks? Good. All right, well, folks, I appreciate y'all spending time with me, talk to you and all that good stuff. Hope I didn't bore you too much. And like I said, if any of y'all ever have any questions, my card's right here. Just give me a call anytime and I'll be more than happy to answer the live for you. It don't matter. So I'll tell you what you want to hear. Not really. I'll just tell you the truth. I won't lie to you. You might get mad and hate me, but I won't lie to you. So, well, folks, again, I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for letting me be here and talk to y'all. And like I said, anything you ever do, my name's Dennis.
Meeting adjourned after Devin. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank y'all, folks.
Okay, do we have any more speakers? I saw a young lady coming, okay, and then I saw someone else come in with a badge. I see Mr. Proctor back there. We'll get him next. But some young lady came in with a badge. Oh, she's not? Oh, so she don't have any presentation or anything? Okay. You know, okay, what's your name? Alexandria, and who are you with? Mowing? Okay, well, if you want to come on up, you got about 3 minutes. Okay. Okay.
Good afternoon, evening, whatever it is. Greetings. My name is Alexandria Dobson. I've started a mowing business, handy woman business. As you may or may not know, the senior elder mowing program is a no-go. And for this season, they don't have anybody. I am actually working on trying to make contact with that person and see if I can get that contract. I am a tribal member. I'm 100% disabled veteran, and I live here in Shakota. I have family from Shakota. So until I get a contract with hopefully with the nation, I was going to give discounts to our elders of my mowing services. Now, it'll go anywhere from just basic, I'll just come out and mow and do a little weed whack, and boom, we're out of there, to then you can add edging, trimming of bushes, simple pruning of trees. If you have stuff to haul off, we'd have to talk about that because it depends on what it is. These two ladies here already have some of my flyers. I brought business cards. I come out, I give a free estimate. We talk about what you want, and then we agree on a price, and I can tell you what day that I'm going to do it. So the way I'm going to start it is I'm going to fill up one day, then I'm going to add the second day. So it's not, well, I want my lawn mowed on Wednesday. Well, no, I'm starting with Tuesdays. And when I get Tuesday filled, then I'll move to Thursday. And also, I currently do not have a helper. So if you know a young person that would like to earn some money, maybe learn a skill, I can assist with that. And I pay generously. Any questions? Okay. Oh, it's anybody here today, if you wanted to sign up for me to come out to your place and do the estimate and stuff, I'll take your name and information. I've got business cards and flyers that I can hand out.
Okay, Mr. Proctor, you're next.
Good evening, good news.
All right, good evening, everyone. Good to see everybody here tonight. I know it's a really nice day and we're stuck in here, but that's all right. And a thing of interest that we passed last month on in our session was they created a new title. It's titled Muskogee Creek Nation Land Referral Services. And basically what that is they're providing legal assistance for land services for our citizens, and that'll for such needs as probates. We got basic estate planning, simple wills, deeds, durable power of attorney, and advanced directives. Basically, it's a service that's necessary to protect restricted property for any individual in any property in the Muskogee Creek Nation, even our churches and ceremonial grounds, from trespass and other issues that affect. I know a lot of our ceremonial grounds, we have a lot of trespass issues. Even the churches we do. I mean, they always come on there, and sometimes a lot of that we have light horse that come around, but they can't be there at all times. So this land referral services is basically what they do now. If you ever went in there, they referred you to the AG's office, and they contacted any legal representation for you. But now they'll be all doing that within the realty department. I wanted to be able to let everybody know about that, and hopefully if anybody has anything they need help with, it just started. So I know there's going to be probably a form process that you have to go through, but you'll be contacting Sonia McIntosh for that. Anybody have any questions on that? Yes. I didn't hear you.
Trust.
If it has to do with land, yes. Anything that's any type of land issues, you can talk with him. Right. Is that land? Yeah, we just passed that. Yeah, I know, and it's something that needed to happen, and I appreciate the realty department of doing this and coming forth and looking ahead, because it needed to be happening. Yes, go ahead. Anything that you have issues with your land, if you're the property owner and you need some help, yes. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, just give them a call and they will definitely help you. I know Sonia and the rest of her personnel in there, they do a really good job, and they're really helpful. Now they're basically kind of cutting out AG's part of it and be able to kind of do their own thing. Any more questions on that? All right, anybody have any other questions on anything? I know that was kind of an item I really wanted to get that out, let everybody know. I know because there are a lot of land issues, and at some point you don't know where to go on a lot of this stuff, but I appreciate the realty department in doing that. All right, anything else? Just any questions, but I'll be here if anybody has anything.
Next, we're down to reports and smoke shop. Oh. Let's see. Okay, this is smoke shop number 1. Total income for the month was $166,500. $374.98. Purchases was $153,488.86. Gross profit was $26,739.95. Total expense was $31,782.04, making a net loss of $5,042.09. Texana Smoke Shop number 2. Total income was $138,786.16. Purchases was $125,175.99. Total expense for the month was $20,827.47, making a net income of $3,666.16. Next, we'll have the community report. CMP.
For the Indian community for March, our total income was $485.75. Our total expense was $17,137.65. Our net income was a minus $14,726.90. And our account, Armstrong account operations, we have $25,380.38. And our BOK, we have $162,604.59. And our special account, Armstrong special account, we have $7,528.85. And our First Family Federal Credit Union, we have $205,858.50. And our elders account, we have $8,492.13. In our Tulsa Credit Union, we have $200,366.09. In our Tulsa Teachers Credit Union number 2, we have $33,094.13. And then our CMD funds, the utility expense was $1,115.04. And our total expense was $3,359.48. Net income of minus $3,359.48. And in the checking account, we have $11,526.91.
You've heard the reading of the reports coming from the smoke shop number 1 and number 2. You've heard the community operation and CMD account. I need a motion and a second to approve reports. Motion by Tanya and second by Pat. Floor is now open for any discussion or question. No question or discussion? If none, are you ready to vote? All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, we're down to old business mid-age trip. No, we're not going on another trip, no. The reason I put that on there, I think in the meeting, we approved $6,000 for that mid-age trip. But we ran into a snag when I tried to get a bus. Creek Nation did not have any buses available on that date. And the reason it couldn't be canceled, the trip, because we had already purchased the tickets for that date. And we spent, I think, $3,000 and something on tickets. So if we would have canceled the trip, we would have lost that money on the trip. So we had to get a travel tour bus, and it cost us about $2,000. So the purpose of that being on the agenda is that we need to approve an additional $1,436.20 on that mid-age trip. It'll come out of smoke shop number 2. Okay, been motioned by Sue and second by Jason. Jason. Any discussion? 1,436.20. We've already spent it, so anyway. It'll come out of, we just needed to follow through with the paperwork is all. Any discussion? If none, all in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? And we have some of the mid-aged people here that went on that trip. Y'all got any comment? Kirby, I'm gonna ask you because you hid your head. Tanya, Jeff and Jason. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you did. And I appreciate seeing y'all guys out tonight, especially you, Jeff, and seeing Derek sitting over here. Good to see your face in the place. So anyway, just keep coming back. Uh-huh. Oh, the Thunders is still in the playoffs, says Sue over here. Yeah, oh, they do? Okay. 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 Well, good. Okay, next, community issues. Anything under old business community issues? What's that? One thing, it came out of smoke shop number 2 already. Yeah. Anything under community issues? None? Moving on. Now we're down to new business elders trip committee. And I think Miss Vicky, she's the spokesperson. Huh? What? Who is it? What now? Oh, okay, let me. Okay, I can still see him over here, but let me text Scott. And then, yeah.
Good evening. Okay, on the back on the table, there were some papers that have the trip on it for the elders. We decided that we would do a Memphis, Nashville, Tennessee trip. What we want to do is leave here day 1 and go to Memphis, where we'll spend the night. Then the next day we'll get up and we'll head to Nashville and we will spend the rest of the trip there. And I tried to get them not to do any walking, y'all, but we're gonna have to do some walking. Especially if you want to sightsee and see all the stuff. And like, this is not set in stone, is that right? This is not set in stone. This is just some suggestions. And we're working on the activities because we want to try to do a sign-up sheet.
Yeah, I've got it up here.
Okay, and that's for those of us who want to go on the trip, and you'll do that tonight. And then are we still gonna do the sign-up sheet for the activities? Like see who wants to do this activity or that? Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. And like I said, these activities are just suggestions. Everything on here is subject to change, but this is just to give us an idea. Oh, date, October 5th through the 10th. Okay,
Is this the travel? too?
yes,
Okay. Is this the only trip that you're looking at, or is there?
yes.
Okay, so there's not a second or third option, or any
No.
suggestions from anybody in the audience or anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Are you gonna do another option?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You kind of indicated that maybe this was their only one for now.
Yes, ma'am. Because it sounds, this one sounded the most interesting of the ones that we looked at. And so we picked it. Like I said, this is just a suggestion. We're gonna meet again next week. Next Wednesday, and go over the activities.
But as of now, we got that today,
Mhm.
but, you know that part of Nashville and Little Rock was hit by that tornado. Do you think that that might interfere with some of this?
And hopefully by October.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Any questions? Elders?
On the Little Rock deal, that's just a place to spend the night.
Okay.
They can just go eat and spend the night. Apparently they can't drive all the way back. One night, I don't know. And we really hadn't planned on doing anything in Little Rock. But that's where they get to spend the night.
Hello. May I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
Are we going to use another travel agency again?
No,
Or is this?
same one.
No, they
You're gonna-
mentioned the travel tour is what they went through.
Can we get a itemized deal of what they plan on taking us? Because it changed a lot. I mean, a lot of us wanted to walk, a lot of us could walk. Some of us couldn't. We need to know where we're going before we go.
It's gonna change a lot this time. This itinerary that we have now is just an idea. So from now until, I don't know, how long before, maybe a month before the trip? Right.
They have to have a number and 2 months before the trip.
Okay, so it's gonna change again. It's gonna
Okay. Is the tribe, I thought they had got their buses ready to go on trips like this.
What did she say?
Repeat that, Martha.
I thought the tribe has set up a program where they have a travel system now with their buses. So if we plan on taking, buses, why can't we use the tribe?
Oh, she wants to know why can't we use the tribal buses?
Yeah, well, you can use the tribal, but that's what we've mentioned in the past, is that if you get tribal buses, you're gonna have to plan everything on your own. You're gonna have to get the hotel on your own, whatever steps you take, whatever you're gonna visit. That's gonna be something that has to be developed by the planning committee.
Oh.
And none
Yeah.
of us want to do that. Nobody on the planning committee wants to do that.
Oh, my gosh. Hey,
So
just take
anyway,
a bus and let
that's
us
the
off.
difference between going through a travel tour and going through the Muskogee Creek Nation travel, or their transportation.
Hey, Mildred, just get a bus, drop us off, tell us to meet back at a certain time.
Okay, yeah, get a bus, drop you off and say, be back. Yeah, it might work.
Any other questions?
No. Do anybody else have any suggestions from the floor of where you might want to go, or does this sound like something you want to do, or I'm not trying to, huh? Oh. Tony. He said, sounds like a good place to hear. Okay, like they said, they do need a count, and I do have this sheet up here for that trip. And on your way up, please bring your $10 with you.
Mildred,
Yeah.
this is Martha. Can you put my name down? Me and Fred?
Get over here where I can hear you. That's not, okay, go ahead. Do
Can
what
you
now?
put me, can you put me and Fred down since
I
I'm at the
will.
hospital?
All right.
Yeah, see. In a way, I do.
Okay, the sign-in sheet is up here, but please come up after the meeting if you're interested. Like I said, things will change probably between here and October or whatever, so, you know, everything's it's not in stone right now. Okay. Any other questions? Moving on, community issues, anything under community issues? Anyway, Richard was here from the Muskogee Creek Nation Court, and he had a presentation, and I didn't realize, he never said anything to me about what he had to show on the screen, but anyway, he's gone, and maybe next time he can be back at the meeting, but it had to do with, I think I guess the election maybe, with the reps that were running and some other information, so whatever he had, he took it with him and he disappeared, but anyway, moving on. If nothing under community issues, any announcements? If none, are you ready to draw, Dawn?
I was gonna see if we could find us a drawer.
Okay, let's see, a drawer, or let's see. Mr. Ellis, you want to come up?
Yeah, Ellis would be great.
Yeah, you. Kirby the second. Come on up here. Get up here. Miss Donna has this bucket over here, and you're gonna call some numbers out.
Do that, draw, me and Ellis.
Okay, let me tell you this. Each one of these items up here has a number on it. I don't know if any of y'all like any of this, and if you don't, then just leave it alone. And let the next person get it. But all of this stuff came from Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna tell you guys, it's not cheap. Okay? And I'm just kind of like a decorative person. I see stuff and go crazy. And Pat said I did a good job, so I'm gonna know I did a good job. So anyway, we've got some good decorative items up here. So, you know, they're numbered. So number one is, let's see. Somewhere. Oh, number one is this nice sage colored comforter. Throw.
And we're going to get started. Don't forget you need your citizenship card or your number. All right, we got number 740 for the number one, 740. And we did have some tickets left from last month.
Yeah, so if you had
That's
a,
all mixed in here, so there may be some blank ones. So look at your ticket closely, and we're gonna move right on. All right, got 740 here, 787. 787, all right, right here we go. Getting
is that the
started.
first one?
That's the first one.
Bottom number's high.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, right.
You can do legs crossed for one.
744.
744. 744. Moving. Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
know it, yeah, I'm
Lagrita
trying.
Childs.
Okay. Lagrita Child.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if that's another game.
You got number 2 where, oh, let me get you another number 1. Number 1 is right in front of you. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna get him an ink pen.
Yes,
That's how I'm too.
you're number 1.
On number 1? Okay.
You're number
Well, here,
1.
you need,
Don't squabble
you
with
need
that
to
hand.
sign your name, roll number, and the
Yes.
item you got.
Okay.
there, please.
Number 1? Put
Well,
number
no,
1 right
you need to
here.
describe it
Like
as
it.
a throw.
Roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bill,
Almost
green
roll.
bill, throw. Yeah.
Go.
All right, we're ready now. Say it out loud.
709.
709. 709. All right. And that'll be for number 3.
Okay.
Lagrita got this box up here, and we got her
Oh, you got it?
right here.
Oh, you already got it?
Got it.
Oh, okay. And number 3.
And right on down there to number 3.
Number 3 is a planter hose.
Yeah.
You.
752.
Everybody hear that? 752. Moving right along.
752.
I gotta look on the back, don't worry about it. Yeah, there's things on the back. So that's good.
760.
Oh, it's Robin Hayes.
She's on the.
Yeah, Robin Hayes, 760, got the next
Number
one.
4. But you got a cookie jar.
Cookie jar for Robin.
743.
743. 743.
713.
Yeah.
713. All right.
Oh,
See, Mildred. Oh, no, she's 713, she's the next.
okay, and what number is that?
What?
Was that number 4 on there, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
724.
This is number 5.
724.
Look your back.
All right.
Number 6.
Taking everything off, and wait, everything and wait and put it on. Just on and on.
738.
They can hear us.
738.
Wait a minute.
Okay, we need it. We're going to.
Shake them up.
Let's put the top on. We'll give
Oh,
them a
number
shake.
6, okay.
No, they sometimes it does need a little shake. Turn it upside down.
Alvin's got this. It's a little weight.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. All right.
I don't have her giveaways there. I was looking for that.
Okay. Okay. Okay, turn it over, please.
All right. Are you ready for a number?
Yeah.
All right. Drum roll.
765.
765. Keep on rolling.
You're plugged in. What do you want to do?
Oh, we got it. Somebody got the number. Right down here.
Okay, and he's number 7.
Which one?
What now? Okay. Okay. Go get a sign in on that right over there. Yeah, sign in.
7, 8.
Put in here.
7, 8, 9. All right.
Oh, you gotta get your number. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, okay, go ahead. Take that.
He said shorts, and I got 2 shorts. Put it in here.
Your number.
One more.
Is that a church? Yep.
I can get the other macrame.
720.
720. Going, 720. Raise your hand if you've got it. Okay, then we move it on.
Seven, 8, 1.
7, 8, 1. All right, general.
Go and get it going. How was your weekend? Well, yesterday was really.
Since my heart is happy here. When you're laying down with this pillow under your head.
My next surgery, I like these.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready.
Oh.
Oh, he's got a pillow.
Pillow and a crack.
All right, we're getting shook up right here.
133 over 81, that's good.
I can hear you, LaGreta.
Yeah, really. 775. 775. Going. 775.
775.
Okay, we're ready for another number.
Keep going.
We got lots of stuff.
Sorry.
Huh?
Sorry.
Yeah, you giving somebody's count over the mic.
7, 7, 8.
778. And your number. You get this nice little pretty silver box. You did, you wanted that? Okay, you got it, sister.
710.
710. 710. No 710s. 710.
745.
745. 745. And then there, I might have slipped 5 in there by mistake. We're ready, yeah. Thank you very much.
729.
729.
716.
Winners, come on.
Come on, Alice, what's doing over there?
793.
On this part, here we go. 793.
So you're number 11, you get this nice little clock right here.
Your mama. She's wanting something. She's got her band on. We we won't if she gets one. All right, that's a winner.
743.
743. 743. We getting close? No. Keep going. All right, here we go. Gotta hurry up.
Seven, 6, 8.
Oh, well, got somebody got some. Yeah, I think you should. Thank you.
707.
Got on, Ms. Draper. Yes, thank you very much.
755.
755.
Oh, Jacob gets the
This
green
is,
pepper in the wooden bowl. Wall decorative, okay?
It's Carolyn Bowen. Got 755, which would be one after Virginia.
Okay, so she would be, Virginia's 13 and she's.
I can take a check.
Okay. She
Right.
gets the other little. Back green peppers.
Caroline Bowen.
776.
Okay, taking a shower.
737. 749. 726.
Embria, all right. You're supposed to squeal or something. Let us know. Bingo. There you go. That'll do. Thank you.
727.
15 gets this nice decorative bag.
Got him. Yes, thanks.
Okay, 16, I mean.
Yes, she was next.
Okay, so let's get these nice decorative bottles. Can we switch?
Really good. Yeah.
766. 766.
Yeah. That's why we gave them, because they can give you double chance. Oh, good.
744.
744.
Which one was this?
Get all your cords in front of you.
Yeah, just the last one. Yeah.
788.
And the whole row got, there we go. It's good. 17. Almost to your mama. Oh.
712.
Okay, you're 18. She said she want a flat. No, I'm getting. She want a flat for that. And you can wrap your deal in some of the things down.
There you go. Thank you.
792. 792.
Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Look what Daryl gets. She gets this piece of
Goodness.
717.
Certainly here.
728.
Oh,
730.
30.
774.
Sorry.
You got a second? Your number, okay.
You know, that must be from the 2 tickets.
Yeah.
So did we call 774? 774, Miss Rosie. All right. 730 is the general and 774 is Rosie. Thank you, ma'am.
747. 797.
All right. Still feeling on the side. Thank you.
734.
34, 734. Miss Vicky, all right. All right.
I'm sorry, but I'm walking right here.
Is it the steer? No, bull ear.
Well, y'all get over here, man.
Perhaps for. but not with the-
735.
Oh, no. Right here.
All right, right on the front row there. All right, I think we're getting down to the,
Okay, I'm going.
just this one. Yeah. General got lucky, got two.
Hello, listen to the Indian meeting.
Here we go.
All right, Lance.
721.
It's Miss
Wait a
Jane.
minute, okay, I think, hold on.
Okay. No, you'd be just as lucky. Go for it. Just kidding. I think there's plenty. I think we got it right here, Miss Bill.
It's a picture.
Let's see.
Okay, did you sign it? So. Yeah, we'll get it signed that first.
We have one left. If we have one left, it's James. So I read on Facebook, somebody sold it.
He's going after this grass. Yeah. Okay, next.
It was James gonna be the next one.
She gets the money rabbit.
Oh, and cute. And now, so do we do another one or?
Now I got this last door read right here.
Okay, it's all pretty. Drum roll. Ellis is gonna draw his mom's, I know.
No, 796.
796. Going, going.
Yeah.
James got both of them too. She got lucky. Mom got one too. Ellis, thank you so much. That was great. Appreciate it.
Mildred? Mildred? Hello?
Hello.
Does everybody get a gift or is it just,
Yeah, I only got a
Certain
set
ones.
number. So.
Okay.
Once we drew from that, and I'm saying it's, sorry and so sad for the other one.
thank you, Mildred.
Yeah, I know it. I didn't, I didn't shop enough this time, I guess.
I just might do on that one.
Get a rabbit from it, slide in behind it.
Oh, I'm gonna get ready to leave.
Okay.
I think so too. And in that new house in yours.
Right.
Okay, now that that's over. Do we have any announcements? If not, we go. Hello? We haven't adjourned yet.
You can't
Any
go
more,
yet.
any announcements? If not, we'll have a benediction and need a motion and a second to adjourn, and we're out of here. Anyone want to give us the benediction? Our Father who art in heaven, dear God, we just come this moment again just to say we thank you. We thank you, Lord, for all that you've blessed us with and continue to bless us with. We ask that you just bless each and every one as they travel home, and may God, once they reach there, that everything is decent and in order. And we pray for your guidance and your strength and your direction in all that we do. We thank you for your love. We thank you for this past Easter. Because of you, we have a right to the tree of life, and all our sins were forgiven. Dear God, we just can't thank you enough. If we had 1,000 tongues, we just couldn't thank you for everything that has been good and perfect and even bad in our lives. We thank you for those because it only made us stronger. Dear God, I pray for the sick tonight, the ones that are in the hospital, the bereaved, and everyone. Dear God, this land is sick, and we just pray for your peace and understanding in all things, dear God. This is our prayer, and may your will allow us to return to this place again at the appointed time. This is our prayer in your precious Son, Jesus Christ's name. Amen. We need a motion to adjourn in a second. Oh, a lot of hands went up. Okay, Vicky and Jeff over here.
Okay, who made the motion?
Vicky, Dan, Jeff, Francis. Second. So all in favor of the adjournment, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Meeting adjourned at 7:24 p.m.